Okay, I look fully crazy, but I just had the best yoga class. And yes, I'm aware, I'm aware of endorphins and just like the improvement you'll feel from exercising regularly. I am on that high. Let me just say, you know what? Part of the issue is like, just maybe this is not the case for everyone, but feeling incredibly unflattering in like the FaceTime view. That does nothing for my body dysmorphia, okay? It makes it worse, and I'm sure many people can relate to that. But anyways, the class went so great. Something crazy came over me, and I was like, I love myself. I'm so beautiful inside and out. And I just kept feeling that way. Like the whole class, I was just looking at myself in the mirror. I was smiling. I was like, I love you so much. Like, I was overcome with self-love, self-acceptance. How else can I describe it? It was the whole class. I couldn't stop smiling at how profound of a moment in time that was. And yes, I do not like these like crepe wrinkles that I have here. I don't know what to ever do about those. It feels like it's like too late, to do anything about it, but that is a complete tangent. And yes, my hair looks crazy right now, but maybe this is the cute hairstyle to wear to yoga to feel extra good about myself. Obviously now I'm drenched in sweat. It's a hot yoga class. Like, I don't expect to come out looking cute, but I just did not expect to look in the mirror during that class and love myself so much. Like, for anybody who struggles with self-love, especially when it comes to like physically seeing your body or your reflection or your picture, your physical vessel that is you, but also it's not you because you are your soul. I have really like made great strides with loving my soul, my personality, my persona, what I bring to the table, blah, blah, blah. But the body stuff, the vessel that is me, has taken a lot longer, it feels like. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if this is just the benefits of regular exercise, hot yoga, being on my healing journey again. I mean, I've been healing since 2018. Obviously, it's like ebbed and flowed and stuff. But I would say in the last year, or especially in the last 6 months, or maybe even especially in the last month, I have been, with each of those times that I described, I've been more and more serious about my healing, or more and more dedicated to my healing. Like, especially in the last month, it took like, because I was dating someone for 4 months that fully distracted me and I wasn't dedicating the time to healing really at all. Now that I have this newfound freedom and I'm single and I don't have that person on my mind, the healing is so much more like intense. I'm not intense, that doesn't sound like the right word, but it is also intense. I'm crying all the time. Yesterday I came to the same yoga class and I cried 50% of the class. And the teacher even like stopped me after the class and she's like, hey, are you okay? Like, I just wanted to check in. Mind you, I'm a newbie at this studio, that nobody knows me, like, but she was not like judgmental or anything about it. And I was like, hey, yes, I cried your whole class. Like, I'm dealing with a lot and I'm just very emotional, and you kept using certain words that really like evoked a lot of emotion. She kept saying resistance and I was like, ah! Like, I don't know. But as you can see, I'm just like vibrating at a higher frequency. Obviously right now I'm like energetic. I didn't drink like coffee or caffeine or anything that should make me Adderall or anything like that. Like, I am just feeling good. I'm feeling high on life. Like, I still have problems and issues and health scares and stuff like that, just like any other human. But boy, oh boy, does it feel good to like feel good in my skin. And I really just was like looking at all my features, not even just on my face, but I would say especially on my face, but even also on my body. And for example, in certain positions especially, or even just seated, like your belly rolls. I feel like even the skinniest of girls will have like belly rolls in certain positions. I'm not the skinniest of girls, but like my belly was still rolling during certain positions and like while I was sitting and stuff. And I just was like, I loved it. I was like, I love my body. Like, I love and it not even in a vain way, maybe partially in a vain way, maybe part of it needs to be like that way, but in a like, I'm just grateful for my body. Like, even right now I'm gonna burst into tears, like, despite being so nervous about this medical thing, I can kind of like compartmentalize and put that to the side, or like lovingly accept what is without succumbing to like all of the what ifs and what could be's, because I don't think, there's a fine line between radically accepting, like, for example, for me, I have the Huntington's gene or whatever it is that you're uncomfortable about in your life, and just kind of coming to terms with it and not letting it like haunt you. Anyways, the other thing I noticed when I was like looking in the mirror, it was crazy. I was like, wow, maybe not every single feature. I wasn't like my chin, but I even was like, wow, my double chin. And surely, of course, like from this shot, the double chin is double chinning. But in the class, I was like, maybe it was also the lighting and the hue of the class, and there's like little twinkle lights. So, maybe all those things combined. But that's not to say that I haven't made this incredible progress. It's not just because of the twinkle lights, I was looking at each feature and I was like, you're so beautiful. Like, I just love you so much. And the other thing is that I got my eyebrows waxed recently after months. It had been 3 or more months. And I usually don't like them when they're freshly waxed. They're too blunt. Like, I like a little scruff to them because I just think it just looks better. It looks more natural. It like evens out my face a bit. It's hard to explain. I know this is like very niche, but anyways, with all that being said, even like I said, right now I'm not obsessed with my eyebrows. I know they're going to come in. They look clean and nice for sure. And I know they're going to come in nice, but I kind of because I'm going to visit my mom in Spain, I wanted to like have them already kind of in their slightly more fluffy phase. Anyways, even with that being said about my eyebrows, I was looking at my eyebrows in my reflection. This is how I really know something was going on with me, and the self-love and just the self-acceptance and the like overcoming what feels like 34 years of like this curse. And it feels, and I know it's even more deep rooted than that, because it goes further than that. It goes to each generation. I mean, I don't know how my great-grandparents felt about their self-image, but we all just know like how those things were treated in those times. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. So the brows, okay? I was like, your brows look incredible. Like, I love my brows, despite usually not loving them like so thin and done. Whatever. It was so great, and I just am so proud of myself, and I need to say that more often, and I do say that much more often than I ever did, and I do mean it when I say it, and I really am so proud of myself. Like, I have made such progress, such strides, and evolved as a human so much, and I'm so much more, like, I used to be so much more like controlling and anxious, and I'm so much more go with the flow, surrender, God's got me. Like, I can spiral a little bit here and there, but that can't be my normal state of mind. Like, I deserve and I am worthy of, oh my God. And that's what it comes down to for me. Like, that's my deep rooted belief, is that like I'm not worthy and I'm not good enough, and then everything else stems from there, that I'm not pretty, I'm not beautiful, I'm blah blah blah. So the healing is working. I want to add that I also have been listening to all kinds of things on YouTube, but like Louise Hay has all kinds of different, like, listen to this in the morning videos. Those have really been brightening my day, and just starting, even if I'm scrolling on my phone while I'm listening to it, I feel like it's better than nothing. But I'll usually just try to wake up, play it, and continue to close my eyes in the bed, and that's a nice little meditation, you know. But she even explains in the video, you're starting your day off right. I've also been listening to either like meditations before bed or subliminals during bed. I've been listening to Becoming Supernatural by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Like, it just goes to show, like, it really does work, and it helps, and I feel better. Like, yeah, maybe I'm not 100% cured. Maybe I will be one day. Maybe I won't be one day, won't ever be, you know, we don't know. I can hope and manifest and aim to be as healthy as I can be for as long as I can be, of course. But I also just, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I also just want to enjoy my life while I'm here for now. And, like, who's to say what my life will be like in a year or 3 years or 5 years or 10 years, or if I'll even be here that long, you know, all of those kinds of thoughts. And I don't know, it's just crazy to see how something so dark can could easily, like, bring you down and crush your entire spirit and make you want to, like, cope in maladaptive ways and stuff like that. But part of why I'm so proud of myself, and I even have thought of this, I'm like, the Amanda a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago would have spiraled. Like, look at how graciously I'm handling this, and I'm just so proud of myself. Like, I'm just so willing to be, like, vulnerable and, you know, put myself out there and do whatever I can to feel better. Anyways, you get the point. Thank you for listening.